Hi, my name is Antonio Newton, your local realtor with the Newton Group at Coldwell Banker, and welcome to Market Stats for December 2021. Let's see how we closed out the year. Before we dive into the stats, I'd like to take this time to remind you that you can catch all of our video content on our YouTube channel at Antonio Newton Realtor, the Newton Group. There you'll find our market stats videos, our Time to Talk Tuesday, our After Coffee series, and so much more video content for you. And don't forget, you can connect with us on our other social media sites as well. And don't be shy. Make sure you like or comment or share it with someone who you think can benefit from it. But most importantly, make sure you click that bell so that way you get notified of any video content that we post. I'd also like to take this time to thank our sponsors, Better Way Properties, as well as ColumbiaNortheastHomeshow.com and IWantToSellAHouse.com. Thank you so much for your sponsorship and your continued support. So this video, we're discussing Northeast market stat for December 2021 and how we closed out the year. Now remember, it's Northeast, so we're only talking about zip codes 29223, 29229, 29016, and the Richland County portion of Elgin, 29045. And these are only single-family residential homes, so no patio homes, no townhouses, condos, or anything like that would be included in these stats. So let's dive right in. So how did we do here in Northeast Columbia? You know, everybody's been saying the winter time is the slow time, and the holiday and New Year's and Thanksgiving and Christmas and kids out of school, and our winter where we got, 80 degrees one day and 50 degrees the next day. So how did the market respond with all of these factors going on? Well, let's look and see. So we closed with 295 transactions for the month of December, which is up 5% from what we did last year at 281. The average sales price was $284,295. That's up 15% from where it was last year. Now remember, the average appreciation is anywhere between 3 and 6%. So on a 12-month cycle to gain 15% equity is tremendous. And when you look at what we had active at the end of December, 577 properties, which is still slightly down from where it was December 2020, where it was 596. So those are some brief overview numbers. But what I really like to get into, if you've been following, is how the market really responds with how quick they purchase properties and what they're willing to pay for it. And we look at days on the market as well as average list price to sales price. So just as a reminder, what we did last month, November, the average days on the market was 21, and the average list to sales price was 99.85%. So when we look at December, how we closed out, the average days on the market was 23, so things are staying on 2 days longer. But when you look at the average sale price to list price, people really wanted to get in the home before the end of the year. So now they were back to paying above list price at 100.58% on average. So are things slowing down? Well, things are sitting on the market a little bit longer, but when you look at how aggressive buyers are being towards purchasing properties, they're still willing to pay pretty much at list price or above to get the property that they want. Now, I'm sure with the time change, that has obviously affected how long properties are staying on the market. But remember now, closing out for the year, 12-month cycle, we closed out in Northeast 3,720 transactions for the year of 2021. Now remember, balanced market is 6 months worth of inventory. So if we have 3,720 closed transactions, that's an average of 310 transactions each month. Well, that makes our average inventory right now 1.86 months worth of inventory. 1.86 months worth of inventory. So we're still far from the 6 months from a balanced market. So we can still see that and how home prices are and still how quickly things are selling. Because remember, December 2020, the average sale price was, or the average listed sale price was 99.21%, and things were on the market for 43 days. And that was still a seller's market then. But let's look at our graph and let's see how it breaks down per price point. So when you look at Northeast Columbia, you still see that 100 to 300 price point, there's a huge discrepancy there. Right now, between 100 and 200, we only have 16 active properties with 96 pending and 58 under closed. And then that 200 to 300 price point, we only have 82 active with 218 pending and 130 that closed. But that makes sense because our average price point, remember, is 284. So the majority of our properties are going to fall between that 200 to 300 price point, which is why those numbers are so much higher than the other price points. But of course, once we get over 300,000, it balances out tremendously with 119 active versus 162 pending and 66 closed. And then, of course, you see 400 and 500, how those are much more balanced markets. So this is a lot of data, a lot of stats, a lot of numbers. What does all of this mean for you? Well, that's going to largely depend on your position, and it'd be very unfair for me to try to tell you how you can use this information to benefit you. So what we invite you to do is to reach out. Don't be shy. You can comment on this video. You can shoot us a text or email. And if you're really bold, you can give us a call. And I'll carve out time to address any of your real estate needs that you may have. And just in case if you're wondering, we can help you or anyone you know with any real estate needs, whether they're in South Carolina or not. So thank you so much for watching the market stats for December 2021, and I look forward to you tuning in to our next video. Stay safe. I'm Antonio Newton with the Newton Group at Coldwell Banker.